Good morning, this is Bruce Pelski at Webb Stone Creek in Ocala, Florida. It is Tuesday morning, October 1st. Just wanted to highlight some of our available Echelon sites. I'm going to be highlighting the ones located in Saratoga Phase 2 and Phase 3. The first lot I'm out in front of is going to be lot number 16. This is a southern exposure site that is located on the golf course. This is hole number 14. You can see the tee boxes are back up here to the right hand side. Pretty clean site in terms of utilities. I've got a fire hydrant and a small cable box on the one side and nothing else here on the left hand side. So in terms of clean site, this is a nice home site on the front end. Driving on the back side here, again, it is a southern exposure, so you're getting so that sun coming up in the morning here as I'm looking toward the east. Really pretty sights looking down the fairway. You do get a little bit of a view of the pond that is off back to the back left here. For the purpose of this video, I'm highlighting the Stellar model. And this particular site can accommodate any of the elevations for the Stellar. We don't have any monotony rule issues on this particular home site. As of today, this home site is priced at $84,000. Saratoga Phase 2 is a blending of the Echelon and the Distinctive homes. So the homes on the other side of the street are going to be in the Distinctive series. There's 4 floor plans that comprise that series. You've got the Prosperity, the Mystique, the Mainstay, and the Prestige. We're just going to continue down and head over to a couple other sites of interest. In this particular neighborhood, HOA fee of $295 a month. That does include your trash and recycling pickup. It includes a really nice internet cable bundle package with Spectrum. It's going to provide roughly 200 cable channels and 500 megabit internet speed. It gives you access to all of our amenities in the community. And also, we are a gated community. It's manned 24/7. Couple other sites of interest. I do have this particular lot, 114, and the site on the right is 115. Both of these are available for the Echelon series, and specifically for the Stellar. We can accommodate an FM1, an FM3, or a C1 on this site. This is a northern exposure. We are looking up to adjacent property. These are some individual property owners that own the property behind us to the north. I do anticipate these trees remaining, but the county does require us to plant a buffer. So you will see that viburnum pine tree buffer that does get installed around the entire perimeter of the community where we are up against adjacent properties. And that will grow in to be roughly a 15-foot privacy hedge. But nonetheless, we do have the woods in the rear. This is lot number 114. It's priced at $53,000. Okay. Making my way over to lot number 115. In terms of front, we've got the mail kiosk that will be situated between these two sites. And again, it's a very small utility box at the front. Across the street are going to be all Echelon size homes. So those are the bigger homes as well. But lot 115, very similar view, really pretty with the woods in the back. Lot 115 can support a Stellar FM1, FM2, or a C1. And this home site is priced at $54,000. So depending on elevation, both of these are really nice choices. And I'm going to make my way down. Leaving Saratoga Phase 2, we're going to head into Saratoga Phase 3. I do have a couple of more wooded lots down here on the left. The first one's going to be lot 120. So we do have a utility, a mail kiosk here on the left-hand side. And then we've got a light pole and a small utility on the right side. Again, a nice northern exposure with the woods at the rear. Lot 120, we can support any stellar elevation on this site. So there are no monotony rules on lot 120 or on 121. We'll go to that one next. Also a northern exposure. So again, in terms of cleanliness on the front, pretty clean sites. And this is lot 121. And lot 120 was priced at $51,000, and lot 121 is $52,000. A little bit of a traffic jam. There's a house right here on the corner that's getting ready to close. Doing some final touches here, but you can see Danielle, our construction manager. All right, making our way down here, we're going to stop at lot 185. We are still in the Saratoga Phase 3 neighborhood. And lot 185 is a pretty clean site as well. Facing due east, and we are backing up to one of our internal buffers. We do a lot of buffers behind more of the back-to-back scenarios. That buffer again is comprised of viburnum, ligustrum, and some pine trees. It does give you a nice separation from your neighbors on the rear side. There's a little bit wider section here too, so it does widen out here as we get to this little more park setting here in Saratoga Phase 3. This is a really nice, reasonably priced site for the privacy. $35,000. We can support FM1, FM3, or a C1 elevation stellar on this site. Again, for the price and the privacy, this is a really nice option. And again, you'll see the reason why we can't do an FM2 is because there's a stellar FM2 right across the street. And then we're going to make our way down. I've got one remaining site. This would be another golf course site. So we're going to be looking at 157 in Saratoga Phase 3. This is a really nice site. It does provide a little more irregularity. It is a much deeper home site than everything else that we've got in the community, just because we've got a curved road at the front. We're sitting at more of the tee boxes on hole number 15. But some really pretty views looking down the fairway into the green. In terms of exposure, the back of this house is facing pretty much due south. It's got a little bit of an eastern exposure, but more south than anything else. Again, we do have the tee boxes here. There is a cart path at the rear, but really the best part about here is the view and the deeper nature of this particular site. Lot 157 is $95,000, and we can support an FM1, an FM2, or a C1 elevation on this particular site. Again, I've got a few other sites available in this neighborhood. We are going to be opening up a new phase called Solaire here in the very near future. I'll do a specific video on that neighborhood separately, but anyways, appreciate the opportunity. For any further information about Stone Creek, my name is Bruce Pelski. You can call me at 352-291-5610.